We're getting some more details now on that fiery train derailment in New Brunswick. Some of the cars that came off the tracks are still burning. 9 of them were carrying either crude oil or propane. Shane Fowler is covering the story for us from Plaster Rock. So, Shane, what's happening there now?
Well, our press conference just finished up. Rail, a number of health officials and EMO people as well. And the idea here is that there's a massive collaboration of different partners coming together to clean this up as soon as possible. Now, what we're told is that there was 5 crude tankers instead of the 4 that we were led to believe earlier. That oil actually came from Western Canada, headed to the Irving refinery. So we know whose it is. We know that there is still actually quite a bit of fire taking place in this area. Crews are not going anywhere near it as they're just trying to survey it from the air right now. But we did hear from the head of CN Rail. He was talking to us here, and he made apologies to the people and residents in the area that have been affected.
My first words would be to apologize to the citizens of Plaster Rock for the inconvenience. We know that a number of families have been evacuated as a precautionary measure, and we hope to contain this incident so that they can come back to their homes and back to their own business as soon as possible when the situation is safe.
And so, Shane, what are you hearing about the actual derailment?
Well, the derailment cause is still up in the air. People are saying that it's still too early to say. We've had some reports saying it may have been a brake line. There may have been some blockage on the tracks. One thing that we are hearing that it is probably unrelated to the ice storm that we had here last week that came from the head of CN Rail himself. We do know that residents are not allowed to stay back in their homes. They are keeping a distance of 2 kilometers in the area. They are allowed to visit on occasion to check their pipes, to check their wood heat fires and whatnot. But as far as them being allowed back into their homes, there's still no timeline on that. But the head of CN Rail did say that they are looking at a compensation for individuals that have been put out. As far as that concerned, there's no timetable on that as well. And we still have no idea as to when the cleanup will be completed or even as to when certain aspects are going to be happening. As the track going to be cleared for more trains that are coming. I know that there's a massive amount of equipment here. Everybody's working together to try and get this fixed as soon as possible, but as far as we know, there's still really no end in sight.